Hey all, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're reading lots, like I've said before. And just as a reminder, if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. The more subscribers I can get, the more quickly I can probably get to make some money off of this. However little, but every little counts, right? The review today is this book, Maria, a novel of Maria von Trapp by Michelle Moran. I've read her before. She did a book called Madame Tussaud. Believe that was about 10 years ago. 12 years ago I read that. I really liked it, yeah, and you probably can tell I'm a big fan. I primarily read this because I heard about this on, I think, Litsy, on my Litsy page, through my Litsy feed, and it seemed like something I would enjoy, and I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't know what it would be about. I had an idea that I saw Maria, and I thought, oh, Maria, maybe, but anybody named Maria. And then when I got the book, I was kind of surprised that it was Maria von Trapp. It is nothing like The Sound of Music. I should make you aware. I will read the back before I give you my rating. So here it is. In the 1950s, Oscar Hammerstein is asked to write the lyrics to a musical based on the life of a woman named Maria von Trapp. He's intrigued to learn that she was once a novice who hoped to live quietly as an Austrian nun before her abbey sent her away to teach a widowed baron's sickly child. What should have been a 10-month assignment, however, unexpectedly turned into a marriage proposal. And when the family was forced to flee their home to escape the Nazis, it was Maria who instructed them on how to survive using nothing but the power of their voices. It's an inspirational story, to be sure, and it's half of the famous duo Rodgers and Hammerstein. Hammerstein knows it has big Broadway potential. Yet much of Maria's life will have to be reinvented for the stage. And with the horrors of war still fresh in people's minds, Hammerstein can't let audiences see just how close the Von Trapps came to losing their lives. But when Maria sees the script that is supposedly based on her life, she becomes so incensed that she sets off to confront Hammerstein in person. Told that he's busy, she is asked to express her concerns to his secretary, Fran, instead. The pair strike up an unlikely friendship as Maria tells Fran about her life, contradicting much of what will eventually appear in The Sound of Music. A tale of love, loss, and the difficult choices that we are often forced to make. Maria is a powerful reminder that the truth is usually more complicated and certainly more compelling than the stories immortalized by Hollywood. And that's actually the truth. I did find the story very compelling. And whenever they got to the 1950s portion of the book, I just didn't like it. It did spend most of the time in the 1930s, I should say. And you do find out what happened to the children, to Maria's stepchildren and her actual biological children in the end. And it's not as glamorous as one would think. It's a very... I really quite liked it. One check, I just have to see what I rated it first, and then I can tell you. Hold on a second here. Sorry about this. I know I'm doing this off the cuff. I usually am doing these off the cuff, so I gave it a 4-star rating. I think primarily because of that. I found that the story from the 1930s, which much more stronger than that one in the 1950s. it does go. It is definitely a dual timeline, and it is um, a dual narrator. So you got Maria's voice, and you've got Fran's point of view. Most of the book is from Maria's point of view. You do get a little snippet of Oscar Hammerstein's point of view in one of the chapters, just a very short chapter. I think it was about midway through the book. Yeah, it's about halfway through the book. It's like a page and a half. And the author's note is really worth reading. It is definitely a really good book. If you're looking for something that is fairly light but tells a decent story, and yeah, it's a really good book. I really highly recommend it. I just didn't like some aspects of it. It just felt like the aspects with the in the 1950s were a little slow and a little tedious, and I found the backstory of Maria actually that much more entertaining, so to speak. Harsh word to say. It goes, you do kind of feel more sympathy for Maria. She's been portrayed in the media as quite the taskmaster, but I think she had a hard life. I think that was part of it. She did write an autobiography. I don't know if it's still around and in print. But anyways, if you want to give a bit of an idea of Maria von Trapp's real story, I would highly recommend reading Maria by Michelle Moran. Anyways, hope to talk to you soon, and if you like what you see, remember to like and subscribe and tell your bookish friends and family about this site. This channel, and I would really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, and talk to you soon. Bye.